All right, to tell this story, we have to go back a little ways.
I can't! I have no idea. Get our life jackets on.
Whoa. Not that far. Go forward a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, let's start here. You see, back in 2022, Matt and I lived in a really small town in Australia called Normanton. Now, there wasn't much to do there, so we did the only logical thing a couple in their 20s would do. We bought a dog, and then we got hitched at the courthouse, and then made a baby. Once we knew we were expecting a baby, we did the next most logical thing and packed our bags to move across the world, where we would turn a school bus into our home. Yep, you heard that right. A 2003 Thomas school bus into our family home. Now, Matt and I have done some cool stuff. We've traveled Vietnam on motorbikes and lived on a sailboat, explored various remote areas of Australia, but on February 17th, 2023, our biggest adventure began as we welcomed Aupi Luna into this world. It felt like time stopped, but also sped up in the same instant.
In a world of green, just like a dream, you and I standing wild and free, with petals so golden. Sun's warm kiss, a love so strong.
Since that day 2 years ago, we have raised our daughter in a 30-foot metal box, but the walls of our home have little limits. We have explored national and state parks, different coastlines, various mountain ranges, large rivers and lakes, deserts and canyons, all from the doorstep of our first family home.
When the sun comes back, you'll see. Oh, dandelion, the strength that you've shown, stronger each year. Look how we hold on through the toughest of times. We still stand strong. Through pavement we will grow. Forever we will grow.
This year, we decided to take our travels to a whole new level, and after a week's delay due to a massive breakdown, we finally crossed the Mexico border, barely making it in time to celebrate our daughter's second birthday. So here we are in Baja, Mexico on February 17th, 2025, celebrating 730 days of our girl.
I love you. How old did you turn today?
2.
You're 2. Yeah, I love you. You put this in dancing?
We've been really lucky because my aunt has a really good friend who has a place down here. He leaves a car when he comes to and from. Yeah, so he let us borrow his truck for the week that we're here, which is super lucky. Means that we can get a few more places than what we'd usually be able to. Oh, Nandi, get down. Nandi's in the back. And yeah, so we're gonna take the truck and go to the beach, which is about 15 minutes away. Yeah, and hang out there for the day.
Beach. Yeah.
Like, if you just like a little slice like that.
Yeah, the beach. Yes, it's so exciting.
Wipe sleep from
Yeah, you have a new outfit to wear to the beach.
Quit dreaming now, the sun is on the rise. And by the end of the day, this dusty room will be 1,000 miles away. Once heard it said in a song, best keep to traveling on. Ride 10 deep into town. Another night of setting up and breaking down. And if we leave here tonight, we'll be halfway to Barstow by daylight. I'll take the wheel if you start to yawn. Just keep to traveling on. Can barely stand on 2 feet. Callous fingers tap my weak and shaky knees. At least I can rest my mind. Find some comfort in those yellow and white lines. They've been there all along. Keep to traveling on. Tell me, what is this place? Countless people, but not one familiar face. It's not so bad, I suppose. Starting over every time I change my clothes. Even here I'm all but gone. Best keep to traveling on. Big wheels turning on my lonely song. Best keep to traveling on. Best keep to traveling on.
Good job! Aupi, look at your kite. Oh no!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aupi. Happy birthday to you.
Aupi, you flick your dress.
Qué linda está la mañana en que vengo a saludarte. Venimos
work, Aupi.
todos con gusto
Good work.
y placer a felicitarte. El día en que tú naciste, nacieron todas las flores. Y en la pila del bautismo cantaron los ruiseñores.
Like I said, to understand how we end up in Mexico for a 2-year-old's birthday, we had to start at the beginning. But this is far from the end. Subscribe and follow along as we continue to grow our family and travel through North America. Happy birthday, Aupi girl. We love you to the moon and back forever and always.